Hello, and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. Now, according to Cointelegraph and some research, there has been massive tether inflow for two exchanges for the month of April, and that could signal a large Bitcoin rise in price. We know that like tether is sort of like the Fed. Like the Fed prints money and props the stock market up, the bond market up, whatever. And tether prints money and maybe props the price of Bitcoin and altcoin. I mean, Bitcoin kind of controls the market price of everything else. So essentially, you prop Bitcoin up, you prop the entire market up. There's been roughly $500 million in the first couple of days of April of tether flowing into exchanges. Not just that's not like all tether. That's just tether flowing into major exchanges. And generally, when stuff like that happens, Bitcoin does break through a new all-time high. So there is a good chance that we will actually break through 60,000 within a week or two, if this is actually true. If they're printing more tether, and that tether printer has been on basically working 24/7 these days, printing more tether, and they use that tether to actually buy Bitcoin, because the higher the Bitcoin goes, the more collateral, I guess, Bitfinex has to back tether. That can push Bitcoin ever higher. So it could be some really, really good news for bulls that we're getting big tether inflows, and Bitcoin could be pushed much, much higher than people think. I know there's been a lot of rumors that like according to the buy indicator or whatever, it's supposed to top out at 60,000. But due to this tether inflow, I highly doubt that's going to be the case. And I don't really think the pi indicator was actually created in 2019. It doesn't really have much data to actually back up its assertions. So I don't really follow that much anyways. But the massive inflows into tether are more of a direct signal that maybe some whales are getting ready to buy. Tether has been somewhat third-party audited, and it is. They said it was 100% backed. I don't really know if I believe that. Actually, I do believe that because Bitfinex probably has a lot of assets in Bitcoin, and since Bitcoin's gone up so much, they probably have enough to cover all the tether. And this is kind of weird because like as long as they keep pumping Bitcoin into the tether, they'll always have 100% backing of tether because their assets will actually be worth more. But if you're actually looking to trade right now, I would say like there is like sell signals with the pi indicator and everything, but I think the buy signal right now because of this tether inflow is actually stronger. I mean, a big tether inflows into exchanges usually doesn't mean that people are ready to dump. It usually means that they're actually ready to buy. And we could push across 60,000, maybe getting across 70,000. Maybe this tether push is necessary to get us above 60,000 because we've been stuck here for several weeks. And every time we go above 60,000, it gets rejected right down. But if we have enough pumpology in terms of like, billions of like $500 million worth of tether of Bitcoin buys, maybe it can actually overcome the selling price. Yes, it is like pure manipulation from tether, in my opinion. But as long as I'm making money, I guess I don't mind it too much. Just gotta like remember to sell out before everything like comes down. And I think essentially, I think Tether's definitely had a large role to play in this bull run, but this might be more direct cost. So if Bitcoin spikes in the next couple of days past 60,000, this is probably the reason people are buying Bitcoin with Tether, and they're just. That is the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.